Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mrs. Berger, Nathan, please be seated. I want to welcome everyone to the Maimonides Hebrew Day School of a Capital District dinner. It's Rosh Chodesh. It's the beginning of a beautiful month, and with God's help, a healthy and happy summer for everyone. We're going to move the program along. I shall try to be brief, which is not so easy, as some of you know. It's been my privilege, along with my sister Hope Berger Nathan, to host this dinner for the past 30 and now Kenohara 31 years. In 1989, our family, this community, the Jewish community, the YU community, the world of psychology, lost Dr. Morton Berger. The Maimonides Day School came up with the idea, which was a natural one for them, of establishing the Morton Berger Memorial Award. It was presented over the years to someone who embodied Morton's principles, but at that point knew Morty personally, had some involvement with him. And of course, if you knew Morty, and many of you don't, but if you knew Morton, you would know that he was involved in a great many things, crossing a whole strata of different events and people. So it was quite easy to come up with people who knew him personally and also embodied his principles of professionalism, leadership, compassion, a commitment to Jewish ideals, to Israel, to American ideals and principles. And it was a beautiful, beautiful series of years. And each year the school, thank God, Kenohara, thanks to Rabbi and Rebbetzin Rubin, came up with brilliant ideas and interesting, innovative ways to best speak of the school as well as of Dr. Berger. Truth be told, that the school itself embodies all those principles of Morty Berger. It is teaching to be open-minded. It's teaching a dedication to Judaism. It's teaching American ideals. So that at any given moment, if Morton were here, he'd be very, very proud that this school had created the memorial to him. Nevertheless, at the end of 30 years, the memories of Morton grow dim. The principles that he lived by and for remain, but he himself is not in the forefront of the people who are being honored with the honor. And the school has recognized that, as has the family. And now it has developed what is called the Maimonides Award, taking, of course, from the Rambam, who himself was a Renaissance man, lahavdil, before there was a Renaissance, but embodying all the principles of Morton. So that's basically what we're about tonight, the inauguration of what is now going to be the Maimonides Award. Included in that award, because it's no longer a specific name, is somebody like Moshe Losik, he should rest in peace, who also embodied those kind of principles and joined with Morton in building this community and making certain that it was a success. The symbol of the school, as you all know, the symbol certainly for tonight, is that of a bridge. And you see it on the beautiful program. It's not the new Goethals, it's not the new Verrazano, so it's not your tax dollars who paid for this bulletin. But it is indeed a reflection of what the school represents. Not a bridge, not bridge like the card game, not bridge like the bridge on the top of a ship, not bridge work such as what I've just finished paying for. Not certainly in terms of bridge as in the bridge of your nose. What it comes down to is a kind of a bridge, the kind of bridge not like, well, it's the bridge like one you're not supposed to burn behind you. It's a bridge like the one you don't want to buy in Brooklyn. It's the kind of bridge that you also don't want to jump off just because your friends are jumping off the same bridge. What it effectively is, it's a bridge that you cross over to get to the other side, to overcome whatever it is that's holding you back. And that's the kind of bridge that the school represents for its students and even for its parent body, for its teachers, and for this community. A bridge is a structure that's intended to reconcile or form a connection between two different spots. And that's what the Maimonides School is. That's what the award that's being presented tonight. And for that matter, every single event that's happening tonight. It's a bridge binds, a bridge connects, a bridge spans the gap. And that's basically why the Maimonides Day School has as its motto a beautiful blend of Torah and worldly experience. Its description, if you look at this one over here, is essentially the extension of a Sefer Torah. When you do Hagbah, it's basically taking the two Atzei Chaim, one representing our obligations to people, one representing our obligations to God in heaven. And basically, what brings those two together? What's the bridge? The bridge is Torah. And that's the kind of Torah that the Maimonides School is bringing to the whole world. A beautiful blend of Torah and worldly experience. And that's what we're going to hear tonight. So, you're going to hear tonight a tribute to Moshe Morris Losik from two young men who know him best. One, his own son, and two, a boy who considers himself a son. You're going to hear a recognition of Moradina Gordon, who is the bridge between her students and the subjects they teach, between the different subjects within. And you're going to be hearing about finally the giving of what is the first, but I like to think the 31st, Maimonides Award to the Garak family. So without further ado, I would call upon the leader of the Maimonides Day School, a man who bridges the world in a very, very effective way, and who can make this a very, very easy pass, if you will. Rabbi Rubin.
Good evening, Shalom Aleichem, and Baruchim Habayim. I want to thank the Honorable Ronnie Goldman for hosting, being our MC tonight. And in a way, he is like a bridge master, not just of a bridge that goes over from one side to the other, but like the Triborough Bridge in Queens, Brooklyn, and Manhattan, that bridges between three different parts of this event tonight, and will direct the traffic and make sure that everything runs very well and smoothly. As part of the Dvar Torah, I want to introduce Pirkei Avos from the 4th chapter, and that says, Rabbi Yaakov Omer, Rabbi Yaakov says, Ha'olam hazeh, this world, doimel lepruzdur, is like a hallway or an antechamber, b'fnei olam haba, for the world to come. Haskein atzmacha lepruzdur, correct yourself, prepare yourself in this antechamber in the hallway, kedei shetikanes l'traklin, so that you should be able to enter the palace, the main room. I say this for Moshe. Moshe was a person, you'll probably see, I haven't seen the videos yet, and the different talks, and much will be said about his business acumen, his smart sense of dollars, numbers, evaluating different sizes and measurements, his smart wisdom of Torah, wherever he went and whenever it was, he always was bubbling forth with excitement of sharing a Dvar Torah, sharing something, the portion of the week. And I want to share with you something that he told me within the last 2 years. He told it to me 3 times, almost the same way. And he may have told this to other people as well. But this will certainly show you how he merged or blended his carpet business with his real belief in Hashem. He had a real dyed-in-the-wool belief in Ribono Shel Olam. It was not just the knowledge, it was not just the smartness, and not just the wisdom. He had a real belief in Hashem and Olam Hazeh and Olam Haba, representing this bridge from our world to the next. And he came once to my house, and he sat at the table. I remember him sitting there, and he tells me, Yisrael, I had a very unique customer. I'm surprised that he would share with me what he goes on between him and a customer. And he says, this woman came in, and she says, you have good material? I said, yes, we have good material. It was very strange of me to hear his description. And do you have a warranty? He says, yes, I have a warranty. Will your carpet show stains or dirt that comes over time? No, it's a Stainmaster, it's the best, it's the most quality. And then he went on and on saying the demands that this woman made of him, his expectations of what the carpet he's selling her. And then she asked him, but you know what? After I'm going to be living in this house for a while, I'm going to be moving somewhere else. Will you take the carpet out from where it is and bring it to the next place? And I said, yes, I sure will. And it was that warranted, and he kept on telling me how it sounded like a ridiculous customer to make such expectation of moving it from one place to another. Did you ever hear this, Sir Moshe?
No.
And then he opened a siddur that was on the table, and he said, you say this every morning? He said, sounds strange. I said, yes, it does. And he opened the siddur, and it says, Elokai, my God, neshama shenasata bi, the soul you put in me, tahirahi, it's pure, it's clean. It's not used stuff. It's real good material. Ata barasa, did you yourself create it? Yes. Ata barasa, nefachta, mitzarta bi, va'ata asid litlo mimeni, and you will take it from me, and you will take it to a different place. Is it coming along the neshama? And he just blended that experience, or this supposed customer that he had, who was expecting him to move the carpet from one place to another. He said this just about himself, autobiographical. And he told this to me, maybe he forgot, he told it to me once, he told it to me again, he told it to me 3 times, this thing of Elokai, my God was very alive and living and real to him all the time. That's what Moshe was. People knew him as a businessman, people knew him as a scholar, people knew him as a dignified person, he was a prince. And he really felt what he said in the morning about the neshama shenasata bi tahirahi ata barasa ata nefachta ba'ata asid litla mimeni, and you will take it from me. Ba'ata asid lachzira li ba'asid lo, and you will return it to me again. He really said it with his whole heart. And I'm just almost verbatim sharing with you a Dvar Torah from Moshe Losik. He certainly, we miss him, but we're so privileged to be able to live with his legacy, with his thinking, with his presence that he shared with all of us, and we hope it continues for a long time.